of the blue of the western sky comes
Runway DFW.
Live from Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport in Texas, this is Runway DFW, in color. Now, here is your host, Walt Zwerko.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be on this big blue marble. It's Walt with you here on another edition of Runway DFW, live from one of the world's busiest airports. I'd show the date, but I'm busy aligning camera 2 here so that we can watch this MD-11 taxi in. This will be number 4 as far as the MDs go here at the UPS facility. So maybe if we're lucky, we'll get to see one take off before we go in about 3 hours from now. And you're watching this, of course, on Wednesday, August 22nd, 2023. Welcome on in to Runway DFW. Sorry for all the camera changes. We are about to switch over to camera 1, where we'll see a 777 freighter coming in by Qatar Airways. So stand by for that. Our friend and channel member MJ Scanlon Photographer says, "Good morning, Walt. MDSU at UPS MD-11 X Delta Airlines." Thank you for that info tidbit. Here comes the Qatar 777. Well, it's going way back there, isn't it? Well, some tri-jet and bi-jet cargo activity for you here this morning. And so yes, we are lousy with UPS MD-11s here today. That's another one which came in a little bit earlier with its cargo door agape. And by the way, this one that came in from Louisville, we would like to salute it as a 20th century plane here on Runway DFW.
1991.
So we will have for you very shortly our first passenger plane of the morning. It'll be American Flight 2563 coming in from Austin, Texas. And we'll show that to you as soon as it comes into view. I want to say good morning to everyone, or as the case may be, with Wendy KLM fan. Good afternoon, everyone. Hello, Wendy. Channel member Patrick Lloyd says, I'm on vacation this week, so I got to catch your stream live today. Well, I hope you're having a good vacation. Emery Urchus says, hey, Walt, hope you're doing well. Yeah, as you can see, it's we're not even in the 90s yet here as far as Fahrenheit temperatures go, so we're doing okay. And there's Somil Bhandari. Good morning, Walt, the mods, and everyone. Hope everyone is doing well today. We are doing just great. James Tokini from up in Denton says, good morning, Walt and friends. I am so ready for some cooler temps. Well, I don't think we've got any in store in the near term. At least not in North Texas. So just after 6 a.m. here in the central time zone of the USA, and there's a mystery this morning here at Runway DFW World Headquarters. And I haven't been able to solve it. Here's the mystery. I took my, unpacking everything here, I took my mouse out of my computer bag and thought I put it on the portable desk that I have here. And I can't seem to find it. And I'm really lost without a mouse. I mean, I have a trackpad on the computer, which is fine. You know, it's good, it's okay, but I needs me a mouse, and I don't have one. So if I hit some wrong buttons or click some wrong things, I apologize in advance. And now my trackpad's not working. Glorioski. My computer couldn't be that hot already. Let's see if the buttons work. Okay. Okay, so I can still switch between cameras using the keyboard. Ay caramba. Well, we'll press forward and see what we got going here. There's nothing on the immediate radar coming in. My executive producer is telling me to look for the mouse. Yeah, I cannot find it. You saw coming over the bridge there from the east side, United Express flight 6137, a CRJ 900ER being operated by Mesa Airlines. And we'll see it come back into view there. You're looking at the east tower of DFW Airport there at the left center, and on the right side of your screen, that there green building is what I always call the green building. It's the Bank of America Tower in downtown Dallas. There's that Mesa aircraft. Mesa, as we discussed many times, had been an affiliate of American Eagle, operating some of their flights, and that relationship ended, and now now Mesa is flying for United. I don't know if they've repainted any of their planes yet.
RNB Park, clear for takeoff, 18 left, there, shuttle 61.
In just a moment, we'll be able to show you American Flight 399 coming in from Anchorage, Alaska. It's an Airbus A321 of the Neo variety. Where is that? Okay, it's crossing Highway 114. Let's punch that up. Greetings to Vicky and Brett, who have jointly subscribed, I guess, to Runway DFW. Thank you, folks. Let's see, how's our... Yeah, we have no... So I'm relegated to pushing buttons. I can't even scroll over to see your messages. Let me...
Taxi vehicle, American 399.
Let me do this. I will call up YouTube here on my tablet. Now, at least I can see your messages. I better turn down the volume so I don't scare myself. We'd like to say congratulations and thank you to Yin Cathay Spotter, who is a Tri-Jet member for 2 months. Thank you for your live stream watching from Northern California. Time here is 4:08 a.m. Working and watching your stream. Thanks. Thank you, Yin Cathay Spotter. Happy to have you on board. Thank you for your support of this channel. Let me see, there's no any planes coming in. Yeah, we've got an Airbus A300 freighter coming in from Houston. We'll be here in about 2 minutes. In the meantime, since I can't put your messages on the screen, I can read them out. MJ Scanlon says from Frontier's America's Green Airline livery is coming across the bridge to your side. We can probably show you that. There it is. Off in the distance, with the skyline of Dallas and Irving behind it. The America's Green livery. The America's Green Airline livery. Thank you, MJ Scanlon. We're about a minute away now from the A300 freighter coming on in. There's Delta Flight 984 going through your screen. It's off to Los Angeles. That's an Airbus A320. So I'm a little stymied today. I do see a super chat from Quality Mobile Video saying, "Good morning, DFW from Los Angeles." A $5 super chat. And thank you for that. You're up early. Well, at least that works. I can't manually put these messages on the screen, but I can. We at least have this automated procedure for doing this. Let's see. So off in the distance there, that's the A300. It's about to go through some trees. We'll tilt up just for a second to see the, there's the flags. Not much wind today. Where's the beacon? I've lost all track of beacons here. Well, anyway, we'll go back. Brian Henry, congratulations on 3 months of membership to Runway DFW. Time does fly. Thank you, Brian. Okay, where is this A300? Come on now. And that again came in from George W. Bush Intercontinental Airport in Houston.
Golf for it, 975.1. Golf Charlie, I've got it, thanks.
I won't attempt to pronounce your last name, Hussein, but I'm glad you're a member of Runway DFW, or you're a subscriber to Runway DFW. Thank you. Well, let's see. We've got this Frontier flight over here. We swing around to that. We need to balance our tripod. There's that green livery. It's flight 513 going to Denver. I've lost track of when we can expect to see sunrise. I think it's before 7 still, but we are definitely not quite there yet. The days, of course, here in the Northern Hemisphere getting shorter as the summer wanes. Michael Walker has become a member in the twin jet category. Thank you, Michael. I'm not exactly sure what's happening. Our temperatures are fairly moderate today, for North Texas. And we've certainly been out here in hotter temperatures, but for some reason my computer is having a mini meltdown. Which is to say that it's working, and I can confirm that we're sending out pictures. But I can't do all the normal things I would be able to do. Here comes that A300 we saw landing a few moments ago. Went to the end of the runway, spun around, and came back here to see us. So this one's going to the back 40. To take its position between a couple of MDs. We have an aircraft on arrival from Detroit, the city of motors. And a few trains at. Thank you very much for now 4 months of membership. We've even been doing memberships that long? Thank you. That was American Flight 1108 from Detroit. So thank you again. A few trains at. Who says, goodness me, 4 months with this lovely channel. Thanks for the planes, the conversation, and the groovy tunes. Well, we're big fans of groovy tunes here on the channel. I think Kevin at Airline Videos Live ran into this once, where his keyboard stopped working at the end of his show and he wasn't sure how he was going to end the stream. I think I know how to do that, but so I'm going to have to read your... Well, let's see. We've got a plane taking off here. It's an Alaska Airlines 7379. It's off to Seattle. Flight 365. That is utilizing as much of the runway as as a plane can utilize. All right, looks like we got a little bit of downtime. Our next arrival is going to be American Flight 2781 from Los Angeles, an Airbus A321. Looks like the sun is kind of beginning its glow there in the eastern sky. I'll have to read your messages again because I don't have control over my computer. It's not working. Citizen Towel says the quality of this night camera is incredible. Thanks for streaming this morning. Well, we offer our thanks to our friend and benefactor and channel sponsor, James Webb. Thanks to him for these great cameras. Now, this is not one of the cameras he has provided us with, but this is. As is this. We've got 3 cameras going today. Two real cameras and one. This third camera is really just a smartphone, truth be told. Beaker and Honeydew, channel member, says, wow, I hadn't heard that phrase in a while, Walt. Back 40. Oh, we use that all the time here in Texas. MJ Scanlon Photography alerts us to a 737 Retro Air Cal livery, 15 minutes out from Austin. You know, I have a backup for just about everything here as far as cables, cameras, power, but I only have one mouse, and for some reason it's lost in space. I'll definitely be getting one on the way home as a replacement because I really like that mouse. All right, we're waiting for this flight coming in from Los Angeles. And you know what? I believe this is the plane that I will be on coming back from Cranky Dork Fest in Los Angeles in a couple of weeks. This very flight. Because yes, thanks to our channel member, channel sponsor, and now travel agent, James Webb, I'll be going to Cranky Dork Fest, meeting up with those, being up there with Kevin and Rudy on the high atop the H Hotel for their little soiree on the Friday night. I think it's September 8th. So I'm very excited about that. Alicia Doss checking in, saying, one thing I like about plane spotting is how people from all over the world get together over a mutual interest. And I think that's kind of also part of the appeal to me as well. Joseph Robinson says, good morning, Walt and viewers. Mick Larkin, channel member, says, afternoon, Walt and everyone. Plane Spotting DFW says, hey there, hopefully you can catch the Korean 787 for me. I was on that flight recently. It's flight 31. They sometimes land on 13 right, though. I would say that based upon my experience here in the mornings, probably 4 out of 5 times it lands here on 18 right, here in front of us. So we'll keep our fingers crossed for that. That should come in during the 8 o'clock hour, the Korean Air flight from Seoul. Our next arrival here on the west side of the airport is going to be flight 1667, American Airlines from Seattle, an Airbus A321 Neo. You're looking out over DFW Founders Plaza, which is provided to plane spotters as a service of DFW Airport. So thank you, DFW Airport, for giving us this nice platform to watch planes from. That white dot, which is bisecting the flagpoles there, is the plane coming in from Seattle. Still a little ways out. Oh wait, my mouse is back. Well, not my mouse, my I can use my trackpad now. So I can put your messages up and stuff. Like this, John Kelly Grant says, have a wonderful day, Walt. Thank you, John Kelly Grant, who I believe is also coming to us from California. Steve Kabitsky is our newest subscriber. Thanks, Steve. Vicky and Brett says, any Dash 8s over there in the USA? I'm sure there are some somewhere. I know that we haven't seen those here at DFW in a while. I saw that Alaska, I believe Alaska Airlines has recently retired those from its fleet. But if you're a fan, check into the transmissions from our friend Wellington Flights Live. And I think you'll also see a number of those on Sid Squad as well. And that's a look at some of the vegetation here at DFW Founders Plaza. Hey, well, there's a plane there. Maybe I need a mouse with one of those. Don't some remote controls come with little beepers to help you find them if you lose them? That's what I need my mouse to have. I've looked on the grass. I've looked in my computer bag.
Whiskey Lima, the Alpha route, and ground point 65 was British American 1667.
Melissa D, thank you for your subscription to Runway DFW. Subscription is free, of course. And what that will get you is the ability to join our chat room. After a 10-minute, I don't know if you call it a timeout, but you gotta wait 10 minutes from when you hit the subscribe button, and then you can join in on the intelligent and very uplifting chat that we have. This is Delta Flight 1276. It's an Airbus A320. It's going to the Twin Cities of Minneapolis and St. Paul.
1992.
And it's a 20th century aircraft. Look at it all shiny and somewhat new looking there. But no, looks can be deceiving. It's as old as some of these MD-11s that are right across from us. Winskill 1969 is our newest subscriber. Thank you, Winskill 1969. Alicia Doss says, could that be a charter plane, the Delta plane? I don't think so. I think that was a regularly scheduled flight. Sometimes we get the charter planes parked down at what will soon be, well, within the next couple of years, it'll be Terminal F. You see those? There's a Sun Country Tide Pod livery plane there parked, and there's a couple other planes, and it's kind of like overflow parking, I guess. Planes that are waiting for gates, planes that have dispatched their passengers and then have a little while to wait until their next mission, so that's what you see down there. Fred Penning is our newest subscriber. Thank you, Fred. That eastern sky is beginning to glow. We are on alert now for American Flight 1913 coming in from Austin. Oh, is this the special livery? The AirCal livery? Well, it's hard to tell. Yeah, I think it is. That we were alerted to by MJ Scanlon. The sunrise is 6:54 a.m.
Whiskey Lima cross 18 left going over the east side, American 1913.
So we're still a few minutes away. Melissa D has favored us with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Melissa D. And Beaker and Honeydew says, thanks, Walt, for the silhouettes of planes on a beautiful sunrise in DFW. Well, we don't have any much choice as far as the silhouetting part of that goes, since we're on the west side of the field and the planes are coming betwixt us and the sunrise. This plane's coming in from Minneapolis, St. Paul. So some Twin City action for you with American Flight 1098 and Airbus A321. I see another super chat from Fred Penning. Thank you, Fred. Mucho apreciado.
Whiskey Lima cross 18 left and the Alpha route, American 1098. Going 343.
We greet Mark Yaxley, who says hello from Essex in the UK. We're so international today. Here's our first banana bird of the morning. Spirit Flight 343 and Airbus A321. This is destined for the resort city of Cancun, Mexico. And you're just with a super chat, as you just saw. A $2 super chat says, hey Walt, American Eagle Flight 5011 due to land soon. I'll be on the lookout for that. Thank you, Emery. In the meanwhile, we've got American Flight 996. This is a Dreamliner. There it is. Touching down from Buenos Aires after 9 hours and 53 minutes to 7878-8. And it'll be heading over to the international terminal. So its passengers can either end or continue their journeys. Z-Mix. Sounds like an FM radio station. Z-Mix 98 has just subscribed to Runway DFW. Thank you, Z-Mix. Kevin Nutt says, good day from Birmingham in the UK. Have a Boston day, dude. I've not heard that expression. Boston? Got this very ethereal glow in the sky right now. I don't think our cameras can capture it. Got some ground operations personnel. Over there by runway 18 left. Not sure what they're up to. Got that trailer though. I think, does that have lawn mowing equipment in it? I'm not sure. There you see a plane going through your shot. See if we can pick it up as it's landing.
70 visual 18 right. 4770 clear to land, hold short of Bravo, max 2770. 13 right for land, back close.
That was flight 2677 coming in from Orlando, Florida, an Airbus A321 as we welcome James Ridgway to our subscriber rolls. Thank you, James. American flight 116 coming in from Maui is now just touched down on runway 13 right. That's a runway we can't see. We should be able to see it as it, that plane as it scoots across the runways to its destination. This is American Flight 2604. It's off to San Francisco. An Airbus A321. So there it goes, off to the city adjacent to the bay. And I think it's going to be time now. Well, first of all, let's say hello to Fred Penning in Brisbane, Australia, where it's 9:45 on Wednesday night. Hello, Fred. Windskill 1969 wants to know, what runway are you covering? We can show you that since our trackpad is working with a map. And there it is. We are where the blue dot is. That the Runway DFW logo is. That's where we are located. Just adjacent, overlooking runways 18 right and 18 left here at the big airport. And I could not get back in time from that. Well, yeah, we got the touchdown of this plane anyway. It's American Flight 2770 coming in from Atlanta. An Airbus A321.
What's the American 1988? We're there.
Kevin Nutt says, subscribe, dude. Boston means great. It's an old English Birmingham Black country expression, means great. Well, thank you. Now we're all, those of us here on this side of the pond, are suitably illuminated as to the origins of that term. Well, I've got to switch out a camera here, so let me find a piece of music. See how quickly I can do this. It may take more than one piece of music, but let's see. Here on Runway DFW, stand by while we change out a camera. We ran out of music. What? Well, it took us 2 songs to get our camera hooked up, but there it is. So we can now give you some more wide-angle views of the airport. You can see the cloud cover this morning. An interesting pattern. And we're just a couple minutes from sunrise. I don't know how well we're going to be able to show you the sunrise this morning because of where I've placed our camera equipment. It's a little hard to see, but I've parked us here because of that canopy, which is on the left of your screen. That should shield us from the sun as it is rising this morning. So there's our daytime camera. It's American Flight 2540 arriving from Omaha, Nebraska. 737-800 series.
Tower, American 962 Heavy's with you. Visual 18 right. American 962 Heavy, DFW down here, 1 right to the land, hold short back to Bravo, for cross 7.2105. Turn land, hold short Bravo, American 962 Heavy, record. Negative 2540, east or west. We are east side this morning, 2540.
Brett Penning says, I have landed at DFW 3 times since 1995. That's not a... You don't spend a lot of time here, I guess I would say, Fred. We are thanking Nova Rain for a $2 super chat. Love the photography and the jingles. Jingles? Did you say jingles? There's one of them. I was gonna play this. Let's see, where is this one? Do we have this one? Yes, we have this one. Let's see, we got some music here. Ah, what am I doing there? I'm not supposed to be there. You're watching the Runway DFW.
The Dawn Patrol.
I knew I'd be able to use that sometime. So there you are, the Dawn Patrol. I may not be able to use that again. Should we use that one more time?
The Dawn Patrol.
Okay. Such good harmony for so early in the morning. Andy Isam, says good morning all, afternoon there. And eyeing me up ducks from Long Eaton, Derbyshire in England. I don't know if I said any of that right, but glad to have you here amongst us. As we see one of these little itty-bitty cargo planes go through your screen there. We're going to transition over to a bigger plane, a Dreamliner coming in from Sao Paulo, Brazil. Here it is. That completes a flight of 9 hours and 10 minutes from the Southern Hemisphere. Flight 962 was that.
Hey, on Whiskey Fox, on 18 right, hold short 18 left, Mark 666. Okay. 2645 is left. 2645 Alpha, hold short 1 right.
That is a Martinair cargo plane. Super Cargo Master. It's going to Abilene, Texas.
Howdy, tower runway 4030, visual 18 right. Almost 4030, DFW, 18 right, to the land, hold short of back to the Bravo, for cross the center. Alright, wait right, clear land, hold short of Bravo, runway 4030.
1993.
A 20th century aircraft is this.
Air slowing down on road 4030.
Another Euro viewer, Alexander T, says good morning from Munich. And Nova Rain, who favored us with a Super Chat is from Rhode Island, America's smallest state. TS says hello from South Texas after Tropical Storm Harold.
Fairbanks 2326, Indy for one right. Maybe 2326, district guard, one right for the hold for the back to Bravo for Bravo Center. Clear the way on hold short of back to Bravo, American 2326.
And I think we are going to be able to bring you the sunrise this morning. Just so happens we're lined up correctly for it. There it is.
Hey, line up and wait, 1 page left, Mark Texas, 66.
That tune is called Ethereal Choir Ascends. You can find it on YouTube. It's part of their... You can load it up and find it for yourself, but there it is. The sun, which is just going to keep getting hotter and hotter today. Only 82 degrees at this moment.
Yankee cross from the 1 up to the ridge ground 1.6 thousand on top. Cross line left over the bridge, 0.65 on top. Have a great morning, Martech 655.
And Nova Rain says, that's how you start a day.
American 115, heavy traffic on foot funnel for the truck intersection. Alpha cross from the 1 right. And hold short of 1 left.
Yeah, we like to bring you the sunrise when we can. Conditions don't always permit, but it's a pretty good one. That was American Airlines Flight 2326 from Des Moines, Iowa. Yeah, but we have missed another heavy, which usually comes in on out in front of us. There it is there. It's American Flight 116, which arrived moments ago from Honolulu. The 777 came in on runway 13 right, which is out of our sight.
240-666.
Channel member Irish Dublin says, morning, Walt. Hello to you. The Grackles have arrived.
666, Hey, going over departure 666. Good morning.
That's flight 2266 arriving from San Antonio, an Airbus A321.
Visual 18 right parking.
Channel member Shadowness says, good morning, Walt. Good morning from Hamburg, Germany, to all of you.
Good morning, this is Georgia at 5, and we want to go to land, hold short of 3 Bravo for crossing traffic.
Clear to land 18 right, hold short of Bravo, make plans before.
American 2272 east side, west side.
Channel member Brian Henry says, beautiful, Walt, just need a plane in that sunrise shot. We usually, the sun, well, the planes were flying too high to get into that shot. Well, maybe a plane landing over on the east side of the airport. We're about to see one fly over this shot. I think it'll be in the picture. So it'll be kind of at the top of the picture. There it is. Channel member Hans van Rietsche says, good morning from the Netherlands.
Morning right, clear to land, runway 3647.
Yamstar1 Johnson says, good morning, DFW. I'm from a new subscriber in the Boston area. Pleased to have you with us. Here comes a plane over here, a little higher than being able to get it in the sun. This is American Eagle E-Jet arriving from Abilene, Texas. So I see our moderators, A-list flyer Chris and Gerard, making things nice for our viewers. Thanks to both of you. I saw you, Gerard, in Kevin's stream yesterday, working your magic. Another super duper cargo master there for you. This one looks like it's seen a few air miles.
Yes, sir, it's the morning elevation, 21
1996.
Thank you, Jingle Singers.
One eight right, hold short, 18 left, mark Texas 60.
It's American 2954 arriving from the Twin Cities of Minneapolis, St. Paul, 737-800. And we had a super chat pop in there from our channel member, Brian Henry. A $2 super chat saying, are you going to live stream from LAX when you go? And for those of you who are just tuning in, it is confirmed now that I will be able to attend the Cranky Dork Fest at LAX, which is the week after this, I think. Anyway, it's the weekend of Friday, the 8th of September. And I don't think I'll be doing any, long-form live streaming. I mean, you know, it's LAX. You got your Kevin and Rudy there. And I won't be able to bring all my stuff, but I think what I'll focus on is just bringing you some of the color of LAX. You know, some of the things maybe you don't see when you're locked down to a tripod, because I'll have the ability to move around a bit. So whether that will be in the form of live streams or recorded bits, I am not sure at this time, but still kind of cogitating on that. Geraldine Monroe says, hi, Walt, from a warm, sunny Durban, South Africa, 2 p.m. here now. Now, isn't it winter there where you are? Or are you in an area of, is Durban an area where it's not, it stays warm year-round? I have a lot to find out about the world, but I definitely get a good education here at Runway DFW, thanks to all of you guys.
Alright, get the traffic sign, 18 left for take off on the B park on board 36.
About to come into view here is American Eagle Flight 3621 and an Embraer 175.
Left 1 Alpha and 0.6 south upstairs, going on to 2. I'm looking to Houston 186 below, crossing 18 left, and transfer ground 85. Whiskey Kilo, cross 18 left, ground 85, on 36, trying 1 to 1. I'm looking to Houston 9, Roger. Bunch you have a great day today.
Plane we just saw taking off is going to Wichita, Kansas.
Cross 18 left, and ground on the American 2551. Right tower, boy, 3527, visual 18 right.
American 1320, DFW Airport, 18 left, flight away, cross the Wichita,
18 left, final void, American 1320.
I'm looking at 527 DFW Airport, 18 right, flight 29, 21, Jordan.
7, 18 right, on board 3527.
I believe that to be American Flight 1320 on its way to Denver.
RNAV B Park, 18 left, clear for takeoff, American 1320.
I'm 435 8 for target 1, 1 left, 1 good morning.
Point left, left point, 38, 3598.
There's Josh Aldridge saying that he will see me at Dorkfest. Yeah, I hope to see a lot of our regular viewers out there, or even our occasional viewers.
D-Bus, American 1320, good day.
What's this? Another Super Cargo Master? Going to Abilene? We'll have to go in the Wayback Machine for this one.
A blast from the past. 1988.
So that's officially our oldest 20th century plane of the day so far. So our viewer from Durban, Darryl says, we are winter now, but our days are like Florida in winter. Days are warm, about 20 degrees Celsius most days. We have days where it gets cold, but our cold is like 10 degrees Celsius, mild winters. So that sounds very pleasant. And Josh Aldrich is celebrating 4 months of membership. That's a long time. Thank you, Josh. We have another super chat coming in from Joy Adams. A 10-pound super chat. So thank you, Joy. Thank you so much. If you're a new viewer, and I suspect that some of you are, first of all, welcome. Glad you're hanging out with us here at DFW International Airport, one of the world's busiest airports. This is our channel, Runway DFW. And I'm Walt. And you're looking at Spirit Airlines Flight 268. It's an Airbus A320. It's going to Las Vegas.
18 left on overweight envoy 3666.
We'll be here with you till 9 o'clock Central Time. And that's Central Time there on the clock there on the upper right-hand corner of your screen. And Brad, I will get to your super chat in just a second, but thank you for that. Looks like an E-jet to me. So I was going to say, one of the first things a lot of new viewers ask is, where's the A380s? Do you have any A380s coming in to Dallas-Fort Worth? And we only have one. One a day, I should say. The British Airways flight from London.
I'm sorry, was that hold short at Whiskey Lima, Sunway 38?
And it doesn't arrive until around about the 5 o'clock hour, so we won't be seeing it here today on this broadcast. We will see in the 8 o'clock hour, we should see, I think, we should see flights from Japan Airlines, from Tokyo, and from the daily flight from Seoul on Korean Air. So hopefully we'll be able to bring those to you. as we welcome a new subscriber, Nelson Miranda.
Envoy 3666, thank you so much.
Roger, have a good one, Envoy 3666.
Another E-Jet coming in. I think this is from Laredo, Texas.
Clear to land, 1 American, good night.
So I'd like to thank Brad McCausland for an Australian $1.99 super chat of a pink ice cream cone. And did we acknowledge Joy Adams for a 10-pound super chat? I think we did, but there you go again.
First one, main left, whiskey kilo, and ground VS, 372.
Channel member Mark Chandler says, "Hi Walt, loving my lunchtime early afternoon fix of Runway DFW from here in England, as always." ERB says, Chandrayaan is now initiating landing burns. In 18 minutes, we'll touch down on the moon. That is the Indian unmanned probe, which is, fingers crossed, it'll be there on the moon in just a few minutes. That'll be something to celebrate. Another E-Jet. This one coming in from Corpus Christi. Corpus Christi on the Texas Gulf Coast. So I see two of the, I see three, no, four, 1, 2, 3. So we have 4 MD-11s. You see one in that shot, and I'll show you.
Full cross 18 left, whiskey
Let's switch over to camera A. And there you see the other 4, or the other 3 tri-jets that are in the house. And so the one on the left has its cargo door open. The one to the right of it has its cargo door open. That's the A300, their second from the right that we saw coming in earlier. And there's another MD on the far right with its cargo door open. But I don't see anything coming in or out at the moment.
Take up 1 in left, or nav learn, American 377. American 2374, raising left line of full rate.
I wish I could show you that. I've taped a fan to the back of our B camera. This is the camera we've had a bit of overheating problems with. Let's see if you can see it. There, see, there's a fan I taped to the back of it. It hasn't overheated yet.
Eastside American 10-9. Echo Alpha, hold port 18 left, American 10-9. American 10-9, have a good day.
briefly saw American Flight 2374 about to rocket off to the Motor City. There it is.
Good morning, 120 F5, and you want it right here to land. Aircraft 21 to departure, and right heading 240, and you want it right here to departure.
240, crew, take off morning left, 2135.
Departure, come on.
Departure, American 2374, have a good day.
Mark 648, departure, traffic, southbound final, and 63 Yankee, cross, runway 18 right, cross runway 18 left, please enter ground 25.
Cross runway 18 right, runway 18 left, at Yankee and 85, the other side of the runway.
Well, that didn't stay in focus, did it? You win some, and some you don't win.
Cross 18 left, ground 20 on the bridge.
We've got a second or two here. Haven't really forgot to re-identify ourselves at the top of the hour, didn't we? So let us do this. You are watching Runway DFW live and in color from Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport, one of the busiest airports in this whole wide world. I'm Walt. We are here with you broadcasting from DFW Airport Founders Plaza on the northwest side of the field, overlooking two of the runways 18 left and 18 right. We'll be here with you for about another 90 minutes or so, bringing you as much action as we can squeeze in. So thanks for watching. We should also give our thanks to our Runway DFW sponsor, James Webb, who has festooned us with cameras and financial support, and he's a good travel agent too. Airline Videos Live, we thank as well for the batteries which power this broadcast. We'll be seeing Kevin and Rudy in not too long from now, in person. And of course, the Runway DFW Moderation Federation, always standing by to make sure that you have a great experience as a viewer of Runway DFW. So thank you to all of our mods in the house this morning. It's a plane arriving from El Paso, Texas. American Airlines, as you can tell. And we should also make it clear to our newer viewers that, yes, this airport is it's a gigantic hub for American Airlines. As you can see there. Well, it's not quite all American, but it's a lot of American. Oh, there's a United plane, so it's not all American.
Golf 8, cross 20 left, Foxtrot Alpha, 0.65 American 946. To departure, American 5097, good day.
So we've got kind of a mini rush now. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 planes which are lining up to take off here on runway 18 left. As we approach 7:30 here at the big airport.
American 524, just for the town, and running for flight, traffic, Road.
18 left, line up and wait American 524.
Nothing is on imminent approach, so I guess we'll be taking a long
ready.
look at some of the planes that are going to be taken off.
American 524, RNAV to Lauren, and running left, clear to takeoff.
RNAV to Lauren, 18 left, clear for takeoff, American 524.
Jordan Massey says, good morning from Fort Worth, Walt. Hope to see you at Founders one day. Well, please do stop by if you make the scene. I spy a plane which we sometimes see come in over on this side, but it looks like it came in on the east side. That's Polar Air Cargo DHL. A 767. Can we sneak in a
1996.
Well, the bus got in the way, but yeah, another 20th century plane we salute.
Left clear for takeoff, RNAV Park Convo A3672.
American 271, just for the good morning, running left, flight. American 264, clear for the town, and 2006, running left, clear to land.
So let's see if we can make heads or tails of what's going on over there. Looks like the first out
American 524.
is that E-Jet going to Bentonville, Arkansas. We just saw scoot away.
American 264, clear for the town, good morning, and 2006, running left, clear to land.
Looks like American Flight 2371. Destination Seattle is pulling out. It's an Airbus A321.
American 271, RNAV to Park, and running left, clear to takeoff.
RNAV to Park, 18 left, clear for takeoff, American 371.
United 380, just for the town, running left, away.
5.18 left, United 380.
Leighton Calhoun says, good morning, Mr. Walt. Well, you don't have to be, we don't have to be formal around here, Leighton. You can call me Mr. Walt, sir. And I'm just kidding about that.
United 380, RNAV to Park, and running left, clear to takeoff.
RNAV Park, clear for takeoff, 1 left, United 380.
United 2670, just for the town, running left, away.
Boy, 1 left, United 2670.
American 271, for departure.
Oh, departure, American 1371, so long.
There's that United jet. It's off to Chicago O'Hare. It's an Airbus A319. Not updated to the current livery.
American 760.
760 is up.
American 760, take this to select crash, runway 18 right, crossing 18 left as well, then time to down point, you go east side or west side?
Yeah, going to the west side, or east side.
American 760, after crossing both, take the Foxtrot Alpha for 80 on the bridge.
Crossing
American 18 right, 18 left, Foxtrot Alpha 65 on top of the Alpha Bridge, American local 760.
9380 comes to Baxter, so long.
Good day, United Trees.
Noah Johnson 1200 says good morning. Hello to you, Noah.
Over 163 DFW Airport, please take kilo cross 118 right, hold short of 118 left.
Whiskey Kilo, cross 18 right, hold short, 18 left, local 163.
Andrew Nolan is our newest subscriber. Thank you, Andrew. I noticed I must have hit a button somewhere that is adding Streamlabs acknowledgements to things. I'll have to check into that. This is a United Flight 2670. It's a 737-800. It is going to Houston. 1999. And that's another 20th century plane for you. Going to Houston Intercontinental. Of course, there's two commercial airports in Houston. Hobby and Intercontinental, which I believe is now known as George Bush Airport.
Clear takeoff, 18 left, turn at B Park, American 2569.
Goodness, our camera does not wish to track planes going into the air, does it? Let's see if we have better luck this time.
United 2670, dispatcher.
Good day, United 2670.
Talking about airport names, I was thinking the other day about JFK Airport in New York.
85, local 163.
And when I was but a lad,
.85 on the other side, American local 819 heavy.
that airport was known as Idlewild.
Back 2569,
Well, we're about to get some benefit from that shade. But right now the sun is beating down upon us. That is American Flight 1947. I do not have a destination for that Airbus A321.
Left, line of weight, American 1120. RNS B Park, clear for takeoff, 20 left, and 11.
On up weight, 18 left, American 1343.
Order departure, American Action 47, I'm going.
Richard Carlisle is checking in, says good morning, everyone. Good morning. Walt, that's me. NDRB says the Indian space probe has landed safely on the moon. Something the Russians weren't able to do a couple of days ago, unfortunately, with their lunar lander. Something went wrong on the way down. So congratulations to our friends in India for quite a space achievement. That was American Flight 1120 off to Chicago O'Hare. And Emery Urchis is back with a $2 super chat. American Flight 1947 went to San Diego. Well, thank you. That was the plane I think we were not getting a reading out on from our friends at Flight Radar 24.
Departure 1343. See you.
I think this is Flight 1536, an Airbus A320 off to Des Moines, Iowa. I'm doing a lot of squinting right now because that sun is beaming down right on our broadcast position, but again, we should be in better shape here in just a few minutes as the sun rises and goes behind a strategically placed canopy.
Right, left land for Wayne American 1884. Alright, I'm layering service takeoff 18 left, American 1884.
Runway 18 left, line up and wait, American 2793.
So long, American 1336.
RNF Park, runway 18 left, clear for takeoff, American 2596. American 406, clear for retire, runway 18 left, not early.
Runway 18 left, American 1206.
And I believe you were just looking at Flight 1884 going to Santa Ana, California. Here on Runway DFW. Big Smudger with a new subscriber greeting from England. Thank you, Big Smudger. Terry M with a weather report from West Michigan. Dirty air and a cool 90 degrees in West Michigan today, which warrants an alert. We're not as tough as Texans. George Ragsdale says, good morning, Walt and mods. And Chris Kells greets us with a good morning, my aviation friends from Edmonton in Alberta, Canada. Love the channel. Hope you are not in the path of those incessant wildfires up there. Ooh-wee. It's been a rough summer in Canada as far as wildfires go. Well, we're our somewhat regular viewer, Uncle Car Guy, watching. He'd be pleased to know that we're about to see the arrival of American Flight 1296 from Indianapolis. Uncle Car Guy always asking us to follow planes coming in from Indianapolis. And so there you go, there it is, going behind the trees there. We'll see it in a minute. ERB says, nice shots as always, thank you. You know, in a live broadcast, something's always going to go wrong or going to hit the wrong button, or at least I am. But hey, we have an update here. Just a second, we'll follow this plane in from Indianapolis. And then we've got something to show you. Something we've been talking about for weeks now. So there's the plane from the Hoosier State. So I'm going to show you now is, I'll swing the camera around over to the flagpoles.
Cross 18 left, Whiskey Lima, and over to 125, American 1296.
So what they're doing, these gentlemen here, there's four flagpoles over there. One for the American flag, one for the Texas flag, one for the Dallas flag, and one for the Fort Worth flag. But the Fort Worth flag has been missing in action for what seems to be more than a month now, maybe even 2 months. So I just saw them getting ready to unfurl the official Fort Worth flag. And although we have a light pole in the way, we'll be able to watch it flying high in just a moment. I don't know if they're waiting for the authorization but there's one guy on a phone. Another guy with the flag draped over his shoulder.
RNAV B Park, clear for takeoff 18 left for American 2279.
They're making their final preparations. This isn't as exciting as watching a space probe land on the moon. But all hail Fort Worth. Shadowness says, I wonder if there are any arrivals, departures from or to Germany. Well, we've got, I don't think Lufthansa flies here daily. I think it's like 3 or 4 times a week from Frankfurt. We're doing something with the lanyard that connects the flag to the pole, I guess. Becky Davies says, good afternoon, Walt. Hope you're okay. Yes, I am just fine. I didn't know it took that much. Oh, here we go. Look at that. Well, whatever the Fort Worth anthem is.
2279, switching to departure. Good morning.
Oh, Fort Worth. There's the other flags. There's really nothing else happening here, so we're on flag watch.
Wind 205 on 18 right, clear to land.
Swing lane 1 right,
You kind of see their symbol is a steer's head. Fort Worth, of course, became a big, major city because of its meat packing houses. The railroad brought the animals from the Midwest, and there we go. Fort Worth is once again representing here at Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport. We were wondering what happened to that flag, but did somebody steal it? Did it get torn off or break or something? We don't know, but there it is now. Everything's back to normal here at Founders Plaza. Channel member Cubs Win says, good morning, Walton Mods. You can see the humidity in the air there. Same here in Oklahoma City. Rawhide says, good morning from South Euless again, Walt. Glad to see you here. I see our friend Chuck Tolsma in the house. Yay, Cowtown flag going up. Chuck Tolsma remembers the first U.S. soft landing on the moon, the Surveyor program. Well, I'll go you one better than that, Chuck. I remember, what was it called? I'm trying to remember the name of the program, but it was very dramatic. It was in the middle of the night, and I remember getting up to watch the coverage of it live. The U.S. spacecraft was designed to crash into the moon, but to send pictures back as it was making its final approach. So, and it wasn't, you know, we weren't sophisticated enough back then, and this was, I guess, the early 60s, to send a live television picture back, but instead it was a series of still images, which made it all the more dramatic, I think, because, you know, you could see, you get a wide shot, and then you get closer and closer and closer, and I believe the final image that was transmitted was only half of an image because the spacecraft crashed into the moon. Now, it was designed to crash into the moon. It wasn't designed for a soft landing. That one wasn't. But I'll never forget that. That event. You know, it wasn't the most major event in U.S. space history. It was pretty cool to be able to see it. There's United Flight 1586. It's an Airbus A319 going to the Smile High city of Denver, Colorado.
A blast from the past, 1998.
Another 20th century aircraft here for you.
Sorry, United 1586, we're ready when able.
See a plane landing over there on the east side in the background. I think I need a sip of water. Stand by. I think that was technically more than one sip, to be honest. Still waiting for the sun to go behind the canopy here. It should be any minute now.
Cross 18 right, cross 18 left, contact ground 185 on the local 229.
America 600, if it's also flash 18 left and contact ground 265 on the bridge.
Alright, cross 18 left to Alpha 0.65 on the bridge, American 600.
United 686 down, 18 left on the bridge, contact ground 265.
By the way, 18 left, United.
Our channel moderator, Gerard, and also a member of the channel, says, cold Fort Worth beer just ain't no good for jealous. I've tried it night after night. You're in someone else's arms in Dallas, Fort Worth. In Dallas, did I read that right? It must be a song. You're in someone else's arms in Dallas. Does Fort Worth ever cross your mind? Well, Gerard, I'm not a beer drinker, not a drinker at all, so can't even relate to that song. Did I tell you this was United Flight 1586 going to Denver? Yeah, I did.
United 686, RNAV to default, 21 express, let's take off.
RNAV default, push to go 20 left, United 15.
You know, I have to say, every time I pan past this, what I'm about to show you here, and this is parked down adjacent to Terminal D, That's an Aeromexico plane, but every time it goes into my field of view, I keep thinking of Air New Zealand for some reason. Because the colors are similar and they have kind of a similar, obviously not the same, but similar design on the tail. At least at a glance. Yeah, we don't see any Air New Zealand flights here, unfortunately. We did have a American Airlines flight to Auckland, but it was a seasonal flight, and I don't know if or when it's going to be starting up again. I hope it will. Mary Extraordinaire says, "Hey Walt, how are you this morning? My cat Taz scared me. I didn't know he was in the room until he stretched." Cats will do that. They'll give you a little scare every now and again. I think I see some cargo activity over here to our side. So I'll show you some of that. This is one of the 4 MD-11s being loaded up.
United 18 left line up and wait, United 336.
Hey.
I didn't want to interrupt anything, but it looks like you're doing something pretty cool here.
We got a live broadcast. It's on YouTube. It's on the Runway DFW channel.
Okay, cool. I'll add you. What do you do?
Just whatever's taking off and landing. That's pretty much what we do. Runway DFW. I should have it on stickers all over the place, but I don't.
Oh.
Thank you. Appreciate it. So I went off mic there for a second because there was somebody who came up to me who was, and I almost did a double take because this gentleman looked almost, he could have been the brother of Kevin from Airline Videos Live. He looked very similar. Of course, when he asked me what I'm doing, I knew it wasn't Kevin. Of course, I had no reason to think he would be here anyway. So anyway, I think we got a new subscriber out of that, so that interaction.
All right, left on Yankee and then cross 20 left, contact ground 25.
There's a Southern Airways Express aircraft that just touched down. I tell you more about it, but I'm not seeing it on the old radar. There it is. The Cessna 208 Caravan. And if I can find it again. Disappeared. Not seeing it. Well, it was worthy of a musical tribute, so I'll give it to it anyway.
1985.
That's Southern Airways Express Cessna Caravan from 1985. 38 years old flying around. Oh, I think I see it. It's going over to the other side across the bridge. Came in from El Dorado. And to be honest with you, I'm not sure. Is that in Oklahoma? I don't know.
Delta 421 to City Tower, wind 200 at 3, speed 121 clear for takeoff.
RNFU Park, clear for takeoff, 18 left, Delta.
Jane Walshy Lady says, hello, didn't get notification, LOL. That's okay. We'll give you a notification right now. Yes, you're watching the smooth sounds of Runway DFW, live and in color from Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport in Texas, one of the world's busiest airports. We are here with you for the next hour or so with our comedy stylings and aviation activity. So stick around with us if you can. And, yeah. I'll get that out of the way. Go back to showing you planes here. The music ended anyway. Well, it's a Delta baby bus. I can tell you that. It may also be jingle-worthy.
Delta 1291, good day.
I'm going to say that was Delta Flight 1291 to Salt Lake City. Yeah, no jingle for you. That plane was built in 2003.
Sir, 1034 is visual 1 right.
Let us swing our big camera around.
1 right, American.
That is American Flight 1220, coming in from West Palm Beach in Florida.
Cross my left with 12 to ground, American 1220, good day.
We are now officially almost in shadow here at our broadcast position. The sun's just about to peek behind the canopy. Mark Pell with a correction. Arkansas folks usually pronounce it El Dorado. A little cultural trivia. Thank you, Mark. We always like to be culturally accurate here on the big broadcast. Let's go back to some cargo loading while we're waiting for planes. Beaker and Honeydew, channel member, says, just an amazing morning, Walt. Designing airplanes as I watch airplanes on Runway DFW. Don't let us distract you from the important work of designing airplanes.
Is that first guy was 285 Romeo? RNB Park 18 left, clear for takeoff, Skywest 285 Romeo.
American Flight 1034 coming in from Guadalajara in Mexico, 737-800. That's just shy of a 2-hour trip. Frank C. says, good morning, Walt. Beautiful day. I am not complaining. It's, as you can see, 84 degrees here at the airport. It's going to go up to a lot again today. We should probably do this. Well, let's give you the forecast here today. It is going up to 103 degrees Fahrenheit. So we're over 100 again. We're going to be at 100 degrees or more through next Monday. Monday. So every day, 100 degrees or more. Sunny, partly cloudy, no rain. Today, hot and humid, high 103. Winds south at 5 to 15. And right now here at the big airport, 84 RDFW degrees. So. Not officially steamy yet. In this hour, we typically will have for you the arrival of the flight from Seoul, Korea, Korean Air Dreamliner, and also a Japan Airlines 777 coming in from Tokyo. So we hope to bring you those. Let me see if I can track those down here. So Flight 31 from Seoul is due in about 6 minutes. So we've got that one tracked down. It's a 7879 Dreamliner. And let's check out that, where's that 777? Japan Airlines Flight 12 from Haneda Airport in Tokyo is 40 minutes out. So that'll be coming pretty close to the end of our broadcast today. And it looks like the flights from the Middle East, which we sometimes can bring you, are a little too far out today for us to include on our broadcast. So, better luck next time. There's a Frontier flight. It has a bear on the tail. Griswold. Griswold the bear. Is that a new one? I don't think I've seen Griswold before. It's kind of hard for us to get a shot of him because of the backlighting, but we'll do the best we can. So there's Griswold, as backlit as though he may be. And that, of course, is Griswold the bear. Now here in the United States we have a mascot which has been around for a long time, ever since before I was a kid. A bear named Smokey, who is there to remind you that only you can prevent forest fires.
American 1750, west side, Delta 31.
The folks responsible for Smokey insist that his name is Smokey Bear. But I don't know, growing up it was always Smokey the Bear to me, just like it was Griswold the Bear on that Frontier flight. So I don't know. It'll always be Smokey the Bear to me.
Alright, go around 3,000 and track the flies are inbound American 23.
Mad barbecuer, only you. Or should I do it in the voice? Only you can prevent forest fires. It's a little bitty jet. It was a Phenom 300 coming in from Midland. It's pretty close to... The plane behind it was pretty close. Did it go around? Yes, it did. There it is up there. I was looking at the radar and I thought, that plane behind it is very close. And so it went around as a result.
3597, American 2263.
That was flight 2263 coming in from Silao in Mexico. American Airlines. So a little bitty excitement here. We're also going to have a little bit of cargo excitement for you as well. We won't be able to show you the Qatar Airways passenger plane coming in. We will be able to show you a Qatar 777 flight 8917, which is about to depart for Liège. And it should be coming out right in that general direction.
Echo 5 is open right there.
No, we're waiting for that Qatar cargo plane to poke its head out of the way. Poke its head out of the cargo area there on the west side. It's just being tugged out of its place, I would imagine right now. We can't see it. So what we'll do instead is we'll circle around here. Remember that plane we saw going around from... Well, no, that's not here yet. Plane that's coming in next is American Flight 883 from Querétaro in Mexico. It's a 737-800. After which we will see the Korean Air Flight 31 Dreamliner arriving from Seoul. All right, let's see how much of this Dreamliner we can grab for you. This powder blue Dreamliner. See a little bit of it before it disappears behind the foliage.
Cross 1 left whiskey kilo, 0.85 outside American 83.
Coming in from Seoul after a 12-hour and 37-minute journey across the Pacific. So in about 30 minutes or so, we should be seeing our other Trans-Pacific flight of the morning, the Japan Airlines flight from Haneda Airport. That'll be a 777.
and cross to Whiskey Mike, Korean Air, 031 heavy. 675 is back to you. 675 taxi Alpha, hold short in the warning range.
Ryan Henry says, hey Walt, is there a 737 Aero Mexico I see over there in the F terminal parking? I think we pointed to that earlier. Let me see if I can get a bead on it again. There it is. It's a long distance shot, so I'm trying to get our tripod to settle down on it. But yes. But that's not a 737, that's an Aero Mexico Connect. I believe that's an Embraer 190, if I'm not mistaken. Quiet Storm says, morning one and all, my first Runway DFW live stream in months. Pray all are well. Well, I'm okay. I hope everybody else watching is. Glad you could find us. Where did we go? Something's coming in here from Aguas Calientes in Mexico. Let me swing over real quick to bring you that. We've got a double play there. The Aguas Calientes flight coming in, and the flight to Lubbock, an Airbus A319. Still waiting for the imminent appearance of the 777 Qatar cargo aircraft. Next to arrive from Sioux Falls is this Airbus A319.
Only 3588, get to the down, 1209, no 13 right to the left.
We've got American Flight 2335 next to arrive. It's coming from Albuquerque to 737-800. And right behind that, well, hopefully not too far, not too close behind that, will be the plane that did the go-around a few minutes ago that came in, was trying to land from Silao in Mexico. So Albuquerque flight, get out of the way there now. Here goes another E-Jet, that's off to Amarillo, Texas. Flight 3461 American Eagle. And now we await the go-around. It is coming around again. Didn't Carly Simon have a song saying "Coming Around Again"? Or... It was like a deep cut from one of her first albums.
Clear to land and hold short of Bravo, 18 right, American 537.
So, safe arrival from Silao. After some extra sightseeing time for its passengers.
Tower United 2004 with you on the visual, 18 right. United 2004, DFW Tower 12009, up to 18 right, clear to land, hold short, taxiway Bravo. Clear to land, 18 right, hold short, taxiway Bravo, United 2004.
So here's the UPS MD-11 we saw not too long ago, getting its cargo hold filled up, and now it's closed up. We are mercifully in the shade now. We welcome Ben Baum to our list of subscribers. Thank you, Ben.
Whiskey Kilo route and hold short of 18 right. American 537, dispatch for you. East, 537, taxi Echo Alpha, hold short of 18 left. Echo Alpha, hold short 18 left, American.
Beaker and Honeydew said, Walt, that's interesting. Another flight from Mexico had to go around yesterday morning at DFW. Well, I would imagine that go-arounds are, you know, kind of a routine thing at most airports for various reasons. Probably more so at a big airport like this because there's just so much traffic here at the busiest times. And as you saw, that little jet that came in ahead of the flight that went around, it just didn't have enough time to get off the runway. There was not enough separation between it and the plane behind it. And that's, you know, it's kind of a tough thing to have to manage. My hat is off to all the flight controllers who get these planes landing safely every day here.
Good morning,
So we appear to be having a united party here. Is that flight just came in from Denver in Airbus A319, United Airlines.
United 2004, taxi Echo Alpha, hold short.
And then right behind that is United Flight 1634 from Houston.
Ground point 80 on top of the bridge. Cross 18 left at Alpha, ground point 80 on the bridge, American South.
Here it comes.
American 2357, DFW Tower. Give me just a moment, I got 35 on that release time. American 2128, DFW Tower, 18 left, halfway, bridge all the way on the bridge, crossing traffic.
Both of these planes, both these United planes, will be going over to Terminal E over on the other side of the airport, on the east side. So they've got to cross a bridge before their passengers can get off. So there's something we don't see too often here. Two United Airlines planes back to back. That's American Flight 1562 arriving from Miami. The sun and fun capital of the world. Flight 1562. That was an Airbus A321. Hello to all of you. Hello to Ed Thompson, who says good morning and thank you for providing great video. Well, that's kind of what we're trying to do anyway. So you can see three planes, maybe 4 or 5 in that shot. Two of them are going across the bridge over to the east side. And 2 of them are waiting their turn to take off. The one that's pointing away from us is not. It says it's flight 2191. It doesn't say where it's going. Don't have that information. Here comes American Flight 941 from Monterrey in Mexico. A very smooth touchdown.
3786. 3602, I'm like 3786. American 941 with transient. One side. 941, hold total 18 left, the whiskey, kilo. Hold total 18 left, at whiskey, kilo, American 941. American 21, 28.
We are getting ready to greet American Flight 2583 arriving from Nashville, Tennessee.
kilogram 27 to 10. Cross flight line with kilo 85, American 941. Tower, runway 3384 inbound for the B short runway 18 right. 3340, 30 tower, 12208, runway right, clear to land, hold short, taxi to Bravo for crossing traffic. So clear to land, B short runway 18 right, and hold short on Bravo for runway 3384.
Departure American 2128.
American Flight 1799 from Houston Intercontinental George Bush Airport. There it is. Well, there's that Qatar Cargo 777, which we spoke of earlier, and we're waiting to see it make an appearance. Once again, this is going to Liege. And that, of course, is in Belgium. And Wikipedia is telling me that Liege Airport is Belgium's main cargo airport, with only the airline TUI. Is it pronounced TUI or is it TUI? The only airline that offers scheduled flights from Liege.
518 left, Cowboy 37.
So at least we get a nice look at this plane, not in the shadows or not in silhouette.
Tower American 1067 coming up on Teddy 18 right.
Stuart Lee is our newest subscriber. Thank you, Stuart. Happy to have you all with us. We're here for about another 20 minutes before I got to pack all this stuff up and go to my regular job. There you see a plane headed out to Columbus, Ohio. We've still got a number of planes lining up to take off over on runway 18 left. But this plane's kind of stuck in the queue because there's planes that are landing. This one's coming in from Aguas Calientes in Mexico. You should see it there go in the background. American Eagle Flight 3463. There it is. So now will this plane get to sneak across before a flight from Denver comes in? Flight from Denver is not too far off. May just have to cool those big jets. So flight 1067 from Denver, American Airlines and Airbus A321 now passing through those trees into our view.
with kilo ground 25. That's 18 left with kilo 25 all the way 34 system. All the 3384 south 20 left to ground face ground 25. Right, 18 left crossing on both 8 and ground on both 3384. Right, 729 south 20 left and on ground 180 bridge. Okay, crossing south Alpha on bridge 20 American 7. On the 3588 traffic 3 Alpha Alpha late ground 20 right and 18 left with kilo ground 25. All 3079 cross 20 left and Alpha ground 25. Ground 25, number 1067. American 1067 cross 20 left with Lima, which side? Cross 20 left with Lima, American 1067, which side? Alright, contact ground 25, American 1067 after crossing. Ground 25 after crossing, American 1067. All 4106, contact departure. Departure line 3106. Hello, checked in. American 2274 visual line rest. Alright, 201. Let's go with American 2274 town with 2208, 18 right, turn line, hold short, thanks to Bravo from crossing traffic. Turn 18 right, hold short of Bravo, 2274. Back at 1281, it should be town, and 13 right, turn line, 2208.
There's so many planes in place to take off, I can't really figure out which one that is. Which one? Any, well, you can probably figure out some of them. It's easier to tell you which ones are coming in, like this one from Amarillo.
American 2195, visual 8 right. American 2621, taxi via Alpha, hold short of 189.
And there's another plane right behind that, so I think that Qatar cargo is going to be hanging out there for a little bit.
362 with that view.
What's that?
362 Golf 8, hold short on the 18 left.
Golf 8 to the 18 left, American
1953 on Avalar, 18 left, clear takeoff. On Avalar, 18 right, clear takeoff, 18 left.
We're about to see an Airbus A320 American flight 2274 for those of you keeping scorecards. It's coming in from Norfolk, Virginia. This is a plane or a destination we usually don't see on this side of the airport. Now they are currently over on the east side. One of the primary runways over there is out of commission for a number of months while they rebuild it. And so it could be that they're directing more traffic over to this side of the airport. And that plane still got its brakes on though. Excuse me? Yes. No, this is live. No, it's on YouTube.
YouTube live?
Yeah.
What do you call it?
It's called Runway DFW.
You don't come every day though, right?
No, not every day. Usually 2 or 3 times a week.
How long do you stream for?
Usually about 3 hours. Yep. I hope I'm not doing anything illegal.
left at Golf 8, ground 185, American.
Heavy traffic, 3 mile final with Alpha Lake, cross 18 right, hold short, 18 left. American 2621, as you can pick the speed of 20, cross 20 left at Alpha, ground 78, 0 on top of the base.
Commenting and everything like that too?
Oh yeah, people all around the world. South Africa. Pardon? They're not as friendly over there to plane spotters. I've been over there a few times, but not very often. Oh, thank you.
And also the taxi Bravo on board 360.
I kind of position myself to be in the shade as the sun goes up.
Crossway left off 8 over the ground, American 21, 97.
Oh, no problem. Hang out as long as you want. I've been chatting up with the operations team.
Yes.
Yeah. The what? The maintenance? Yep. Well, there's a lot. It's a big airport. It takes a lot of people to make it go. You've been working here for long? Oh. Okay. Well, you can't have the planes landing while you're doing that. Can't have the planes landing while you're doing that.
Good morning, American 2754 is with you, visual 18 right.
American 2754, DFW shot, the wind 2107,
So it is possible that this plane will be going over to the east side for takeoff.
Clear to land, sort of, Bravo for American 2754.
I think that's what it did last time we were here. I do see now the Japan Airlines 777 within our radar view. Japan Airlines Flight 12 coming in from Haneda Airport. And yeah, it looks like this triple's headed over the bridge. Aviation Emily says good morning to everyone. Hello to you, Emily.
353 is on that land. I want to left foot take on. Clear for that, American 2472, DFW town. I want to left, line of Boeing, 18 left, American 2472. Over 3368, hold short, I want to left. Go down the ridge.
I believe that's flight 353 that just went through your viewfinder there. It is going to Puerto Vallarta in Mexico.
Chris, I got one left on FD Park, American 2472. 13040 is the reach out, one left on a point. One left, 908, American 1304.
You can kind of see that as it warms up here, the clarity of our view looking to the south is somewhat compromised. By the ground haze. I believe that's flight 1189 American Airlines, an Airbus A321. Just touching down from Tampa in Florida. No, I think I was wrong about that. That was flight 2574 arriving from Chicago O'Hare Airport.
inside American 2754.
American 2754, taxi Echo Alpha, hold short, no 18 left.
Echo Alpha, short of 18 left, American 2754.
Taxi 2472, time to departure today. Departure, good job, ready for 2472. DFW Tower, Japan Air 127 miles final. Japan Air 12 Heavy, DFW Tower 2207.
Here's flight 1098. An Airbus A321 coming in from Kansas, or going out to Kansas City, as we welcome Stephen Weiblinger, who has just subscribed to our channel.
18 left, line up and wait envoy 3464.
So we're almost getting ready to see the Japan Airlines flight, which I think will be our final arrival of the morning. See how much of this we can bring you through our long, long lens.
Runway 3464 is RNAV to B Park, 1 left for takeoff.
RNAV to B Park, 18 left, clear for takeoff, envoy 3464.
Runway 3983, DFW Tower, 1 left, line up and wait.
Runway 18 left, line up and wait, envoy 3983.
Runway 3718, hold short of 1 left, and don't leave.
Hold short 1 left, contact, runway 3718.
Taxi 3204, contact departure today. Good departure, American 1304 today.
Well, we don't have X-ray cameras yet, so... Hello, Rod Gill. Thanks for being our newest subscriber. On Runway DFW. As we wind things down here, what better way to wind things down than with a 777? Chad Stuber, also a new subscriber. So ends an 11-hour and 16-minute trans-Pacific flight. KCE EM or KCM just subscribed to Runway DFW. Thank you for that. And listen, I've got to go. But before we do, we've got a lot of people to thank. Among them, Runway DFW channel sponsor James Webb, channel sponsor and travel agent. Thank you, James, for everything you do for this channel. Airline Videos Live, and Kevin has provided us with battery power. Thank you for that, Kevin. I'll be seeing you in a week or two. And we thank also the Runway DFW Moderation Federation, always on duty to bring you great commentary and greetings and keeping things nice and safe in the chat. So thank you all for that. Now it's time to thank our members. And so let's do that. Well, let me take this out first, or else it's going to get in the way. I need my mouse. Hold on. Please stand by. Okay, now we can thank our members. Well, that music means it's time for us to say sayonara to you. We'll be back soon. Keep your alert bells functioning so you'll know when we're coming at you next time. Thanks again to everybody who took part in this show. All those who chimed in with a chat or two. The folks who gave us a super chat, always appreciated. I guess we'll end it on this.
Travel arrangements for overseas acts and promotional consideration furnished by Pan American World Airways, the world's most experienced airline. Pan Am makes the going great. This is Dick Tufeld speaking.
Well, as I customarily do, I put up your farewell messages at this time, but my trackpad is once again frozen up on me, so I can't do that. So we'll just have to say goodbye to all of you. Thank you again, and we'll see you next time on Runway DFW. Thanks, everybody. Well, I feel like George Jetson, who's asking Jane how to stop this crazy thing. I can't stop this thing. Well, there's your merchandise. I can do that. Buy some merch. Well, while I'm trying to figure out how to turn off this computer, enjoy the arrival of this 767. All right, our mouse came back, so now I can finish. Goodbye again, everybody, and thanks for your patience. Thanks for your subscriptions and your chats and your likes and your memberships and your super chats and all that stuff. Thanks so very much, and we'll see you next time on Runway DFW.
This is Runway DFW.
In the morning. In the morning. In the morning. In the morning. In the morning.